Okay, we live, man.
We live on our D-by-D podcast.
We're not out live on YouTube yet.
Nope. I'm about to go live right now. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We made it. We figured it out.
Facebook is being a whole out here in these streets.
Yep.
And they're not letting us use our webcam. We're going to have to do some research and try to figure that shit out.
Absolutely.
But happy New Year. New NFL season starts today. Shout out to the Sports Podcast.
Yep. Give me a second. You have to just bear with us here.
Yeah.
For some reason, mobile on Facebook is not working. Either or
we both got fat faces, is what it is.
Yep. That's all that alcohol you drank yesterday.
Swelling up.
Got you swollen.
Swollen these streets.
So, anyway, we'll get right into it. One eye for me, one eye for you.
All right, well, let's start off by talking about last night.
Oh, it was a success. It was a really good night. We had fun. There was everybody put on a good show.
Shout out to Fino. Shout out to Slim and Jeezy. Shout out to everybody that showed up. Sports Podcast came through, made a cameo.
Right. And, yeah, we had fun, man. It was cool. Everybody put on a good show. There was no trouble. Nobody went to jail. There was no fights.
No fights.
Other than that, anytime you give a night where alcohol and a bunch of adults come into play and it comes out as a good night with no bullshit, everybody makes it home safe.
We put the Ice Cube meme out. It was a good day.
So let's get right into it, bro.
Oh, we're at Backyard Bourbon. This is a really nice place.
Beautiful.
On St. Bernard Highway. They really did a bang-up job. Y'all can come over here, watch the Saints game, drink some beers, play cornhole out here in the courtyard where we are.
Right.
Beautiful inside. Play some foosball, some pool, talk some shit about your fantasy team.
And
I mean, do you really want to stay home and watch football all day?
And I've been here on many occasions. At least once of every different venue they made this place, and they did a really good job of creating this and making it original and making it their own. There's Slim. You missed it. We already talked about the show.
Yep.
We're not going to fill your head in and make you swell your head up anymore.
You have to wait till we finish and go back.
So, what are your concerns about this game? Do you have any concerns? Any questions?
That Ryan Fitzpatrick will outsmart the Saints defense because he's a Harvard graduate.
Well,
does that concern you?
Not really. If that really mattered, he'd still be he'd be getting a Kirk Cousins contract somewhere. I wouldn't say Aaron Rodgers contract because Aaron Rodgers got NBA money.
Well, let's talk. You ain't got no issue with Aaron Rodgers' contract, huh?
No,
he deserves all that money.
If you could get it. That's just gonna open up things for other quarterbacks to get paid. I mean, what? How much is it? It's like $140 million, some crazy number like that.
It's a lot, man. I don't have internet to.
Let me see.
To search it up.
Let me see.
You got the internet hooked up, huh? You got internet? You got it hooked up?
Yep. I'm gonna check it out, y'all.
We ain't had no rough night. He might have had a rough night. He's sitting here struggling.
No,
I'm in pretty good shape. The only thing, he knows how I am about the heat. So what's the over/under of me bitching about the heat? 5 minutes?
A historic game that will pay him as much as $180 million, dog. Like, that's like topped out. If everything turns out the way he wants it to do, obviously, he'll get $180 million. So
y'all tell us, is Aaron Rodgers worth $140 million?
$100 million guaranteed. So even if he lays eggs, he's getting $100 million.
That's a good consolation prize from breaking up with his supermodel girlfriend.
Right. Maybe that's why they did it. They felt bad.
Yeah.
He was mourning. He was crying. He wouldn't come out to bed.
I'd be crying too.
Yeah. So they gave him $100 million.
So let us know what y'all think the score of the game today is gonna be.
What's the spread?
Oh snap! Saints are 10-point favorites.
Yeah. All right. They are 10-point favorites. That's how big the spread is right now.
10-point favorites in opening week. It's the biggest spread of the weekend.
That's big, bro. That means Tampa's that bad. And I don't know if Sean Payton was just talking high about him, but he said that Tampa looked good in the preseason. And you know what it is? It's because they got Fitzpatrick behind center. That's probably why it's 10.
You think
if it was Jameis Winston, I don't think it would be 10.
That high?
Yeah, I don't think it would. I don't see why. That's a lot, bro. That's a division rival. You giving a 10-point spread to. You telling Tampa right out the gate that y'all going 4-12.
Y'all ain't shit.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what I see. So what about the game the other night?
31-10, Slim said. It was boring until the fourth quarter. It finally got interesting. They said Julio Jones caught like 11 passes for like 160 yards, but couldn't get in the end zone.
Yeah, they had more offense than Philly had too. Philly made the stops when they needed it.
Well, you brought this up last night about Cowherd talking about Matt Ryan, and then also in that rant he had, he talked about how great Matt Ryan is from the 20-yard line to the 20-yard line.
Right.
But once he gets in the red zone, he sucks.
Well, right. I mean, he just.
And he said the reason why is because he don't have any foot movement. Like Drew Brees could get he's not fast. You wouldn't confuse Drew Brees with a track star.
He knows how to slide.
But he knows how to move his feet around to make a play.
Well, and that's critical, you know, being able to step inside the pocket and make that slight little slide. It's amazing how great their feet are when they can do that. You know how frustrating that's got to be for a D lineman to feel like, I got him, and then he just kind of sidesteps just that one little
But you know, we all know the second best thing to a Saints victory is a Falcons loss.
Yeah, well, that was good.
A lot of people say Cowboys, but I'm more Falcons.
That's I don't know.
Slim
that's
said
cliche because it's America's team, but you got to win your division first. So a division rival means more to me than anything. You know, a division loss. You know
so if Atlanta plays Dallas in an NFC Championship game, who are you rooting against?
Ooh, that's tough.
You ain't rooting for nobody, but who are you rooting against more? I'm not a Dallas hater like that, though.
I guess I would have to go with Dallas. I'd have to pick Dallas.
Root against Dallas?
No, I'd have to pick Dallas.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know. They'd have to do something really grave to piss me off, but
my mom said if Jameis Winston said if Tampa wins, everybody's invited to his house for crab legs.
There you go.
Slim said Julio's got 1 touchdown with 20 targets in the end zone. That's crazy.
Who
I think I seen that. That was last season. He had 1 touchdown inside the 20.
Yeah. And look,
he's big too. He's not like a slot receiver like Brandon Cooks.
Well, look at the game. Look at the playoff game last year with Philly. I mean, they had a chance to win it. The ball slipped right through his hands in the red zone. Like he catches that ball, Philly's not moving on.
Right.
You know, it's you might see Atlanta in the Super Bowl again.
One thing I think Tampa does have is a good pass rush.
Yeah.
So they Gerald McCoy and them boys. I'd be like Stephen A. Smith.
Right.
Because I don't know anybody else.
They do. They really do. I mean, they got some solid talent on
and it looks like we might be shorthanded on the O-line today. So that's one thing I would look out for that might cause some concern. Is our O-line's a little banged up coming into the season. Yeah. But we have good depth. But we'll find out how strong our depth is. What's up, Chad?
But that's where you get into the footwork.
Got Tennessee. That's a Tennessee background.
What's up? So, but that's where a quarterback who can shuffle inside the pocket can compensate for a line. You know, I mean, even Breeze is not going to be touched. He's not going down with 3-4 sacks. You know, it's not.
Well, Breeze knows how to get that ball out quick.
Right. It's not. I'm not too concerned about that. They'll find ways to adjust.
So, what are you anxious to see from the Saints today? What's exciting you?
I wouldn't say exciting. I mean, just to see him play. But the first thing I want to see is can this guy who's taking Ingram's spot for the first 4 games help us not miss a beat?
Is that the guy we got from New England, or
that's what Gillisley or something? Yeah, right. I don't even know who he is. They didn't cut everybody else.
Sounds like a rapper. Gillisley's Gilly the Kid. Right, they say wrote Lil Wayne stuff.
But from what I hear, he's a beast. And I guess he didn't have a lot of playing time in New England because they had so much depth at running back.
Right.
You know.
Well, they run a different style of running game too. They use their running backs more as slot receivers, like Dion Lewis.
Right.
Like we kind of do it with Kamara, but not like New England does it.
No. And look, Ingram can catch the ball out of the backfield too.
Well, once Kamara got here, he figured he knew he had to start. Well, the whole time he was here, really, he always had guys catching balls. So he knew for him to be able to get to play more snaps, he was gonna have to pick his catching game up.
Right. Well, that's what we do best. I mean, the versatility of all our playmakers carries weight. Now, the tight end position. Who's our depth at tight end right now?
We lost you. We lost your cousin, huh? He's not on the team anymore.
Oh, you keep saying every time I bring up tight ends, you bring up some guy that played for us 5 years ago.
We lost your cousin.
The third string tight end from 5 years ago.
So we got Man's out for the year. Chad likes the Steelers. Steelers play the Browns today. You think the Browns get all that hype from Hard Knocks and give the Steelers a run for their money?
I'm sure people are looking at them week 1, and if the Steelers run through them, Hard Knocks will mean nothing. If they can go and beat the Steelers today,
I will say this about the Steelers: Le'Veon Bell's holding out right now. But D'Angelo Williams, when Le'Veon was suspended last year, D'Angelo Williams fit that spot like a glove. And I think Pittsburgh's going to be not as bad shape in the running game as people think. I know Le'Veon wants to get paid, and he probably deserves to get paid, but Pittsburgh's got a good scheme on the running, with their running game.
Does this sound accurate to me? I'm sorry to cut you off. Second string quarterback is J.T. Barrett on the depth chart?
No, was that ESPN? They probably don't have all that stuff updated.
I don't know, dude. Why would they not update this? This is what everybody wants to know right now. This is a hot topic. All right, so tight ends: Ben Watson, Josh Hill. Yeah, that ain't right, because he's done, huh?
No, Josh Hill's still on the team.
Yeah, I'm talking about Hooman now, man.
He's just on IR. He just got hurt.
Right, but he's on the depth chart right now, so that can't be accurate.
That's probably before the trade.
And that's the hottest. All right, so if we go to NewOrleansSaints.com, I'm sure we can find that. And look, the running backs. What they got at running back? Kamara, that ain't right.
So we're not playing fantasy football against each other this year. So we can't we can't bet each other on fantasy football. So I need to redeem myself from getting my head shaved this year. So I want to cross over into your expertise. Because you're an expert in picking how many games the Saints win, because you ask me every week on the podcast how many games you think they're going to win the rest of the year.
I gave you a 12-4 earlier.
Oh, we got a Raiders fan in the house.
Oh, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Go Raiders.
Go Raiders. That's our second favorite team.
Right, that's my AFC team. I hope John Gruden really lives out to his potential.
Well, they shitting on him in the media, so I hope he proves everybody wrong.
He left the gravy train job to go coach the team, and the NFL has changed in 10 years.
So in our text thread with Fats, you offered a wager to me to pick the Saints record, and whoever gets closest will get to win the bet. So why don't you tell everybody what you willing to offer? What kind of wager you willing to offer? We're not going to do the shaved head again. We already did that.
Yeah, I had to hear about that, too, from your mama.
So, we're going to do Wild Card Weekend. What do you want to do on Wild Card Weekend? What's the pay-up bet?
Wild Card Weekend.
What does the loser have to do for the winner?
I don't know.
Well, you mentioned wearing a dress. I mean,
I'm not wearing a dress.
Is that good enough for everybody?
You wear the dress. I was saying you wear.
Why are you not wearing a dress, Brian? You got a reputation uphold or something?
A little bit.
What you guys think? You think the loser should have to wear a dress on the podcast? Nah. And flaunt like a catwalk?
No, we're not going. Depth chart. Here's the depth chart. I changed the subject.
No, we're not changing the subject. Look, I want input. Everybody,
okay, well,
5 people that are watching.
We'll let the people decide.
We want input. What do you think our bet should be this year on who could pick closer? How many games the Saints win?
So our depth chart at tight end. This is at NewOrleansSaints.com. So this has got to be accurate. Ben Watson, Josh Hill, and Dan Arnold. That's from the Roseanne.
Scotty said we should wear makeup, dress and makeup. I'm in.
dress and makeup.
I'm sure we know makeup artists that could come and do the show with us that can hook Paul up.
No.
Because he's gonna lose.
So what is your prediction? You never even said anything. You just looking.
I want to know what the wage is first. I want to know if it's worth my time to get it. Look, Chad said dress and makeup. That's 2, right? Look, we gonna shake on this or what?
No, we ain't shake.
You scared, man?
Yeah.
Why are you so scared, man? You be so fucking scared, man.
Not wearing a dress and makeup. If the Saints win the Super Bowl, I'll
No, you don't be Buddy D, man. You don't be Buddy D. Put your money where your mouth is. If you're scared, say you're scared.
I'm scared.
All right. Well, any other ideas for this guy? He don't want to wear makeup. Should we make him eat Rocky Mountain oysters or something?
So I told you, Dan. All right. So I running back. Yeah, Gilsley. So we only have 2 running backs active right now.
I think we just activated Williams yesterday.
Okay, so this might not be updated this morning.
Yeah.
And then they cut Gerard. They cut Bushrod yesterday, just to let y'all know.
Oh, what? All right. Slim said have to wear Falcons gear for a week.
I could do that.
I don't know if I could do that.
I could do.
I don't know if I could do that.
You wear the dress?
I might wear the dress. I might have to wear a dress over Falcons gear.
All right. So you wear the dress and I'll wear Falcons gear.
How'd that sound, everybody? Does that sound good? We shake on that?
He has to wear a dress and I'll wear Falcons gear.
I'll
wear a noodle on shirt.
Well, let's get it, bro. Let's start making our picks. So what do you?
You want me to pull up the schedule?
Yeah, let's pull up the schedule. Let's go over the games, and we can actually get a good synopsis of what the Saints are gonna do this year. Because I'm gonna need some help. I'm getting some help from everybody in here. They saying 12-4.
I said 12-4. That's what I told you this morning, and I'm kind of basing that off of the fact that we're missing Ingram for 4 games. And I don't mean they're going to go 0-4, but...
Oh, yeah, look.
They could split.
You kind of hearing where he wants to go today.
What?
We don't want to lose next week because we're shooting a video next Sunday. If you guys haven't heard, if you out tailgating for the Saints game next Sunday, get with us. We're going to be running around with a cameraman all around Poydras shooting his video.
Right. We get to show the South how New Orleans gets down on Sunday morning, even if we do play the Browns. You know, and look, they'll be excited.
I know we got a Steelers fan in the room. Why don't you make sure you guys soften them up for us this week?
How long before which Le'Veon Bell decides to actually join the team? That's you don't usually see star players like that holding out past week 1. You know what I'm saying? Like they usually show up the week of, right before the season starts. So
he wants his money, man. I don't blame him.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. Nobody should be mad at him for that. He deserves it. He's the best running back in the NFL.
I think the cap should be raised because they paying these quarterbacks all this money.
Right.
And they don't take any of the hits. Well, not many of the hits. And running backs, their shelf life is so short and they're so replaceable.
That's right. I mean, they say running back is like the easiest position to transition to from college to pro. Like offensive line is one of the hardest ones. You know what I'm saying? Learning your shifts. So, all right. So we're gonna go down the line here.
All right, what we got? We got a win today. I'm picking a win today. So that's one for me.
And we play the Browns next week.
I'm picking a win there because everybody's going to be in a jovial mood.
All right. So then we get to go to Atlanta.
I want to pick a win there. I hate the fact I'm not going to pick against them, but I'm not going to pick for them.
All right.
So it might be included in my losses later on.
So 2-1. We're going 2-1. They're going to lose to Atlanta week 3. And then we go on to New York week 4.
I don't really think much of the Giants, but I don't think much of Eli. And there's a reason why New England got rid of their best offensive tackle. So usually, don't mind the bikes behind us. Usually, Belichick kind of gets rid of guys before they actually do something.
All right.
They're on their way out. So I'll give them a win there.
All right. So you going 3-1. Yeah, it's hard to decipher because New York's got a new revamped thing going on right now. So I don't know what they're gonna bring. So I'll give them 3. I'll say it's 3-1. So without Ingram, we went 3-1 right now.
Yes, sir.
Redskins, week 5.
We don't lose Monday night in the Dome, so we're gonna go 4-1.
Okay, we 4-1 right now. Going into Baltimore.
I think it's gonna be a tricky game. Baltimore's a sneaky good home team. Their defense always steps up.
Who's gonna be the quarterback in Baltimore that week?
Oh, Flacco, I think, is gonna play the whole year.
Okay. All right. So you wanna give the all right. We'll say the Ravens beat the Saints. Is that fair?
I don't know. You say what you want. I'm making my own picks. I got shit on the line here.
This is the deal. This is the deal. You're 4-1, right? Going into week 6. After the Ravens game, you got the Vikings and then the Rams. I was about to say the Saints.
It's a tough stretch. Uh-oh.
You got the Vikings, Rams, Bengals. We beat the Bengals. So you think we all right? Let's say we beat the Ravens. All right. So you got 6 and what is that? What I said? 1, 2, 3. That's
all right. This is how I dissect that. You gave me that 3-game stretch.
5-1.
I'll say we go 1-2 in that stretch. So we'll be 6-3. I don't know where the wins or losses are going to be, but we go 1-2 in that stretch. We'll be fine.
6-3 after the Rams game. That's what you
right?
said.
Yeah.
All right. Bengals. We beat the Bengals. 7-3. Eagles in the Dome.
8-3. I didn't see much from the Eagles that impressed me the other night.
I think Wentz will be back.
Wentz will be back, but I didn't see much from the defense that really.
Since it's in the Dome, I'm gonna say we beat them. All right, so we 9
We got to be different somewhere. So I'll go 8-4. You could be 9-3 now. So
9-3. All right, and then Falcons. We beat the Falcons, so we going 10-3. And I said 12-4. So Cowboys, a new Cowboys team.
I'm not a big believer in the Cowboys.
So beat the Cowboys. We sweep the Bucks.
Sweep the Bucks.
Split the Panthers. Oh, and we got a Steelers game here.
And the Steelers will be tough.
In the Dome.
So you say 12-4. I'm gonna say 11-5.
That's what I was about to say. I went from 12-4 to 11-5.
Nah, you already picked 12-4.
I didn't. Whatever. No bullshit.
I got 11-5.
I got 11-5. After that, I changed it. We didn't officially close this out. I said 12-4, but
we got to say something different. You can't say both say 11-5. How's that gonna happen?
All right. So you say 12-4, and I say 11-5.
I never did say 12-4.
You just did.
No, you said 12-4.
No, you said 12. You just said you got to say something different.
Why you got to pawn your pick off on me?
12-4.
I'll go 10-6.
All right, 10-6, 11-5.
Because I think as much as I want to say, there you go, Slim. Slim, are you willing to come on here with a dress if your 13-3 is not right? That's the question. We got a lot on the line over here, Slim.
Right.
It's easy to go and type it, but are you willing to put your money where your mouth is?
Are you willing to dress up? 13-3. Keys said 13-3.
Keys said 13-3.
Dude, that's a tough schedule, bro, to go 13-3.
Kevin, who's your team? Shout out to Kevin. He's from Canada. That's how Canada homie.
Oh, Steelers.
That's how Canadian homie. I know.
Steelers fan.
We're gonna break down. We're gonna give Kevin's team picks. We're getting shorted over here on YouTube. So
what is cutting out?
Yeah.
Don't talk about it too much.
Our YouTube viewership is gonna be upset.
It's all right.
But we can always put this on YouTube.
This is yeah.
So
y'all have the excuses, like I said. The reason why
Facebook's being a bunch of weenies today and last night.
Right. As of last night and this morning.
They're not letting our camera hook up.
We can only go live on a phone, so that's why we half screen here. We had half my face and half.
Actually, it's a lot quiet right here. We're at Backyard. It's right there on the description. Y'all come see us.
Backyard Barbecue.
We're gonna hang out here. We're gonna try to hang out here almost till kickoff.
Right.
Even though we burn a lot of our content now.
You don't need Bobby and Deke.
Nah, you got Paul and Pat.
Yep.
What's up with that?
And so around the inactive.
Kevin, Did you get to go see Johnny Manziel when he was out there? I know he plays for Montreal now.
Check this out. I just got this news flash from ESPN that Cameron Meredith, which is a wide receiver, is inactive with a knee injury, and Austin Carr, the white boy, is filling his spot.
WBS.
White boy swag.
If you don't know what WBS is, that white boy swag.
Yep. They had one year when the Pelicans had a bunch of white boys on the team. That's what we call it, white boy swag.
Who was it? Babbitt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was white boy swag.
They was stacked up.
So no Cam Meredith. And he wasn't even on the injury report all week. I think the Bears. What do you think about the Bears this year? They made that big trade with our second favorite team. They got Khalil Mack. Do you think the Bears are going to be improved?
Yeah.
I listened to a bunch of podcasts saying that
they can only go up. They're in a tough division. I mean, you got the $200 million man.
All right, well,
it's probably going to own that division.
Well, we pretty much football oriented this year. Yeah, look, Kevin, we are too. That's why we really don't talk them too much. That's why I haven't been on the sports podcast, because I don't know what I'm talking about.
I got a question.
All right, I got one too, so I'll let you ask yours first.
You play in fantasy this year, right?
Right.
Jimmy Graham, where did he go?
He plays for the Packers.
I know.
Where did he go in the fantasy draft? Well, I don't even know, to be honest with you.
Like how high?
Maybe like 7th or 8th round. He didn't go
that
too
deep?
Somebody's mad at us, man. Who's that mad at us over there?
Trash.
Don't be mad, man.
What? He's mad?
Damn, Slim say we trash, man. He said he keeps shooting mad emojis at us, man. Don't do that to us, Slim.
Oh Lord.
Give us some love. If y'all love us, oh man, another mad emoji. Somebody give us a love emoji, man. Slim's being mean.
He's just mad because he's not kicking to that backyard barbecue with us.
He just hung over, man.
Yep. All night. I was surprised that he was up. Everybody was up and at him this morning after being out all night.
Yeah, I'm not sure where he went. Damn, bro. Look at all that. Look at all that hate we getting.
Hey, hate is the new love.
Yeah, we get some love. There's some love.
A little. There's a thin crust of space between love and hate. Man.
Bears trash, Bears. Look, Chicago's my second favorite city in the world, man. If I could live there just in summertime, I would do it. It's
they
beautiful
say it's hot.
It gets hot, but the nighttime, they got mad mosquitoes too. Out there. That's crazy to think. Yeah.
Right. They ain't got no marshland out there. All right. So.
Oh, what I wanted to ask you was, every year it seems that half the teams in each conference don't make the playoffs. So I want to know who is the half in each side that won't make the playoffs this year. So,
in other words,
let me see how good. Let me see how good my sports memory is, and I'm gonna go over the AFC ones. Try to think of it off the top of my head.
The teams that made the playoffs this year,
half of them miss it the following year. So, obviously, we'll go to AFC first. New England, Pittsburgh, Jacksonville, Tennessee, Kansas City, Buffalo. So give me the 3 teams that don't make it out the AFC. Boy, my memory's good. I'm sure
Buffalo,
Buffalo's, they said, to be one of the worst teams in the league. I agree.
Kansas City.
All right, Keys.
Tennessee. Well, Tennessee might make. I think Tennessee might sneak in this year.
So you think Kansas City's not gonna make it?
Houston's gonna be back though. Houston's gonna be good this year.
Deshaun Watson's a fool.
Right. So
I told Ethan to put him on his fantasy.
Oh yeah,
team.
I'm sorry, Jacksonville.
You think Jacksonville's gonna fall short? That's like our 5th favorite team, man.
It's hard to.
It's good to see them be good for once.
Because their offense is terrible. So the defense is going to have to carry them again because they don't have the quarterback. So I'm going to go. You have to pick somebody. So I'm going to say Tennessee.
I'll say Tennessee, Buffalo,
Kansas
Jacksonville.
City,
You got to remember Andrew Luck's back too. That offense is going to be good in Indianapolis.
Oh, he is.
They're going to keep him in games, yeah.
It might take him a while to get into it.
That's true.
To get adjusted. But, all right.
I know the sports podcast, I call Dave, they love Jacksonville. They think Jacksonville might have like an 85 Bears type defense this year.
I hope so. It'll be interesting. Somebody that can actually go and beat New England.
So, let's see. I'll go Buffalo, Tennessee,
so what, it's
Jacksonville.
6 teams, right?
Yeah. And I think a sneaky team that might make it in this year, look out for the Jets. Even as I'm looking at my green and white updates I get on my phone. I think the Jets got a really good coach. They got a really good defense. They were just 10-6 2 years ago, and they came in the dome and gave the Saints all they could handle.
Right. And they were able to get rid of Bridgewater after he lit up the preseason. Because he lit up the preseason.
Another team everybody loves is the Chargers. Like, if you read these preview magazines, everybody thinks the Chargers are going to be.
They should have made it last year.
Don't laugh at me, Slim. Watch. When you're going to be coming back later about these Jets. And I know he's laughing about the Jets.
Yep. Everybody makes fun of the Jets. It's an easy to say the Jets
easy
are gonna
punchline,
flop
right?
this year. All right, so NFC.
Well, I'm trying to fill in the 3 teams.
Oh,
so.
who?
So I like Houston. I'm not saying the Jets will make it, but I think they'll be a lot better. So I'll go Houston, Chargers.
Denver? Dude, y'all forgetting about Denver.
Denver might be good too. So yeah, let's go Houston, Chargers, Denver. Who you got?
That quarterback's not a joke, bro. I mean, he's not great, but
Jets are my sleeper that might sneak in.
All right, so I'm going to say Denver. I'm going to say Houston. And I need one more team that'll sneak in.
I know. We drank a lot last night. Bear with us.
All right, you're right. I'm gonna go with San Diego.
Look, he's so
far
far removed from sports. He don't realize San Diego moved 2 years ago to L.A. They're the L.A. Chargers now.
Yeah,
and we just played a preseason game out there.
Yep.
And they were the L.A. Chargers.
All right, so there we go. There you go. You got my 3. You got Houston. We got Denver and San Diego.
All right.
I don't think Kansas City makes it this year.
NFC is going to be a lot trickier. NFC, the 6 playoff teams were Minnesota, Philadelphia, New Orleans, Carolina, Atlanta, and who's the other player? Who am I missing? The Rams.
All right, so Carolina out.
Kicking Carolina. He agrees with you. Slim says Carolina, Minnesota, Atlanta.
Ooh, that is tough because Minnesota. I mean,
well, you got to remember, you got Aaron Rodgers back.
Yeah.
So if I had to pick,
that's tough.
That's a good pick. I'm gonna go with Slim.
I
want to go with Slim because he's been giving me so much hate in the past 30 minutes. I want him to give me some love. Give me some love, Slim. I'm with you.
Well, we hope that the Panthers and the Falcons don't make it. And look, Calvin Ridley didn't do anything. That was what scared me about the Falcons this year. Is the fact that they got 2 solid receivers, and he was a non-factor in that game. So all right, so I go Falcons.
Yeah, you gave me some love.
I'm gonna go Falcons.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Falcons, Panthers, and I can't say the Vikings. I can't see them not getting in. I'm gonna say Philadelphia.
Oh, who you like in that division then? That division is poop. Yes. NFC East might be the worst division in football.
That means Eli might have a chance to win it this year.
You like Eli? You like the Giants?
Well,
what about Alex Smith with the conservative Alex Smith that never turns the ball over? You think Washington might have a shot?
They might. He's not, dude. He's a great regular season quarterback. He hadn't had a bad. When's the last time he had a bad year?
It's been a while. He had a good year in 2011.
Right.
So he had a great game in 2011.
From 2010.
You know what game I'm talking about, too,
in 7 seasons, he hasn't had a bad year. He just couldn't get past a playoff game. So he can get you in, he just can't win one.
So if we kick in Philly, Atlanta, and Carolina out.
I'm going to say that. Let's go. I'm going to go out on a hunch here. I'm going to say the Redskins win that division this year.
I said we replace them with the Redskins. Who are the other 2 we putting in?
Green Bay, of course. And one more. We need one more team.
What about Jimmy G, right?
Yep, there you go, right there. You fixed it for me.
So he's going with the Redskins, 49ers.
Winning that division this year, player.
He said the 49ers are winning that division, Slim. Why don't you hit him what you really feel? Tell him how you really feel about that pick.
Give me a...
We're going to find out because Slim lets us know
he's
how he
going
feels
off
about our
on
picks.
his emojis.
The emojis will let us know about his Frisco pick.
Well, right now, Jimmy G is undefeated.
So Drew Brees is like 19-1 or something like that to win the MVP this year. And a lot of people seem to think that Drew Brees might get the MVP because he's never won it. He's 39 years old. He never won it. They say if he has a nice 4,000-yard, 5,000-yard season and the Saints win a lot of games, he might be on board to win the MVP. So what's your thoughts on that?
I think it's realistic because what's going to happen is he's going to be able to, if the running game does not produce, his numbers aren't
Slim gave you LMAO, which is non.
Oh shoot! I forgot about the Rams, dude. I completely forgot about the Rams.
What are you thinking? The Rams are gonna get the wild card then? Because you didn't kick them out the playoffs, so you think the Rams are gonna get the wild card?
But okay, well, 49. You know what? That's gonna be tough. It's gonna be between the 49ers and the Rams in that division. I think they're gonna be neck and neck. I really do. But anyway, I think he has a good chance to get it. And like I said, if this team doesn't have that running firepower that it had last year, for whatever reason, Breeze is gonna throw for 5,000 yards. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you gotta imagine Kamara's gonna take even a small step back for Kamara is gonna be great. He's still gonna be awesome. Last year he had an all-world year.
Right. I mean, that teams start to figure you out, but we also gonna find new ways to use him,
Well, the great thing is we didn't need Breeze as much last year because we had the running game.
Right.
So if the running game takes a step back and they start planning for the running game more, you got to open up one of the top 5 greatest quarterbacks of all time.
Yeah. And what's sad about it is that they know he's getting older, so we need that balance to be able to produce. Like, we won the Super Bowl based on balance, not the fact that he throws the ball around. I mean, with more touchdowns comes more interceptions. And you want him to throw for a low 4.
Oh, we got shots of love.
Let's say you want him to throw a high 3, a low 4. 38, 39,
We're going to get there in a few minutes.
43. And
Slim's leading us. Slim's running the podcast today because he knows where.
Rams stack, NFC Saints Rams.
So let's go on our AFC NFC Championship game picks.
So
to refresh, your AFC playoffs were the Broncos, Chargers. Did you have the Chiefs?
No.
So you got the Broncos, Chargers. You had Houston.
Yes.
You had Jacksonville.
I didn't say they don't make it this year.
Yeah. So you had Jacksonville, Pittsburgh, New England. So who out of them 6 are in an AFC Championship game? Should be writing this shit down.
I'm gonna go with good question. Wait, let me think about some of these guys I put in here that would. I'm gonna give you a rematch from last year.
New England, Jacksonville.
Yep.
And who you got winning?
I think Jacksonville pulls it off this year.
Uh-oh.
I think Belichick and Brady are gonna be, so mad at each other at that point. They're gonna be done with each other.
I don't have Jacksonville in the playoffs, so obviously I'm not going there. But I will go Patriots-Chiefs with the Patriots winning the AFC Championship. Because I'm going to keep picking New England until they lose.
Patriots.
I haven't seen an AFC team that could really
So
mess
you
with them.
saying, we're not going to be biased here. So Saints-Patriots, Super Bowl?
Oh, yeah, no bias over here. Yeah, we're going to go Saints. Well, who you got in the NFC Championship game? Saints who?
Saints and Rams. Sounds like
I'll go Saints.
Rams, Saints Green Bay.
Oh, why you keep picking my games, bro? I'll go Saints Vikings in the Super Bowl. Here in the Dome.
In the Super Bowl?
No, not Super Bowl. NFC Championship. I've been drinking.
Oh, repeat from 2009 in the Dome.
No, we're gonna go out there and whip
they
their ass.
Reactivate.
No, we're gonna go out there. We're gonna go out there and beat them.
We're going out there.
We're gonna go out there and finish what we started last year.
I don't think they're going to the championship.
Who, the Vikings?
Nope.
So and the Saints Drew Brees beats Tom Brady in the Super Bowl in a game that's not close.
I'm gonna say Rams or Green Bay, and one of those two teams. I think the Rams and Green Bay will play each other in the playoffs.
They'll be the 3-2
and beat each other up.
Like
and
we
then
thought
have to come see the Saints.
Like we thought Atlanta and Minnesota were going to do last year. No, the Rams and Minnesota were going to do last year, and we were going to go to Philly in the divisional round. That's what everybody was hoping for.
That's what we wanted, And
Atlanta spoiled that party, and we had to go to Minnesota.
Yep.
So.
And then we screwed up and lost.
You got the Saints winning the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I gotta have him winning the Super Bowl. So hopefully, Breeze gets. He needs one more out of these 1 or 2 years. If it ain't this year, it's got to be next year.
So if he wins the Super Bowl, does he go off in the sunset? Like Elway? Does he pull the Elway and ride off in the sunset.
That's
and retire.
hard. I don't know.
If he wins the Super Bowl.
That's hard to say. I don't. It depends on where he's at with his records. They saying by like week 5 he's supposed to break the passing record or something. So
yeah, either that or the Baltimore game. So a shout out to Poncho and Mike Keefe. They going to the Baltimore game.
I'm gonna say that if he wins the Super Bowl this year, he will not decide. He will decide based on what the roster looks like. Because
right.
you know when teams win the Super Bowl,
it's time to get paid.
Everybody gets You lose a lot of players. They all get money. They get money to go somewhere else. And if he don't like the way that roster looks, he's not gonna wait 6-7 years. I mean, look what he had to go through to get to this point to be able to have a roster that could play.
Right.
You know, they screwed the cap up so bad. So, and then I do think once he does retire, that they'll let Bridgewater start, but they're gonna go looking for another quarterback.
Well, there you have it. We both have the Saints winning the Super Bowl. No bias over here. We're not wearing hats and jerseys or nothing like that, you know.
Nope.
But completely objective opinions on the D by D podcast.
That was calculated.
Yeah. So we got a new segment we want to run this week. I don't know what we want to call it. Oh, but we're gonna pick on our kids.
Well, yeah. Well, he had called me the other day. He's like, you know what? Let's do something where we can kind of like pet peeve with our children. You know, what drove you nuts or an experience that they had put you through, because there's always a new one every week. And the first one that I had come up with is my son. He's 2 years old, right? You know, he'll be 3 in September.
Terrible tools.
He asks me what time it is about 20 times a day, John.
My 8-year-old daughter does it, and she's 8.
He has no concept
of what time it is.
He has no concept. So
he might be listening to Beastie Boys.
Right. I mean, I get, you know, he picks it.
That's what I tell my kids.
Yeah.
They say, "What's the time?" I say, "It's time to get ill." They look at me like I'm stupid.
So he says what he told me. You know, like I'll be sleeping. He'll come wake me up. Dad, you know, what? What time is it? Like, you really want to know what time it is, right? And then, you know, it's 9, you know, let's say it's 9:30 or something, you know. It's 9:30, you know, all day long.
Really?
As soon as I get home, he's going to ask me what time it is. You know,
well, it's time for the Saints to beat down the Bucs.
Right, that's what I'm going to tell him. It's
game time.
It's game time. That's right. And, did you ever listen to the radio, the sports talk on the radio at all? I mean, like
that's where I got all these opinions from today. I just stole them and came in here and told you guys.
Well, what'd you think about Zach Streif taking over Jim Henderson's
I never heard. I never heard the radio play-by-play. I'm just kidding. I never really.
I think he does a good job. I think, and
it's tough shoes to fill. It's like MGK trying to fill Eminem shoes.
Ooh,
that shot's for you, Slim. Ooh. That shot's for you, Slim.
Ooh, but now, you know, it's a whole new face. Now you got Deuce and Streif. The new voice of the Saints game.
Yeah, it takes some adjusting. I mean, LSU's new guys are pretty good. I listen to LSU, so they lost your boy Jim Hawthorne. Yeah, he's laughing at me.
And the new he actually kind of like took pages out of Jim Henderson's book. Although I've never actually listened to any other sports team radio broadcast, but you know, he has his little, you know, he has his journal, his segment in the beginning where you know, he writes some.
Yeah, he's got like some like monologue
point of view,
that he goes,
right. He does the same thing, and I think he's doing a fine job. So
let's finish. That's all you had with your.
Right.
Your
pet
peeve.
That's what I'm gonna tell you.
Just
what
what
time
it is.
One. You got to say.
Well, I will say this because I was asked to talk about the flag football game I coached yesterday. Shout out to Buck. I want to shout out his son Jacob. He came out there like Randy Moss, and just jumped over all our shit. Hey, Darren, you want to come on? I can actually get you on the camera here. Because I know you wanted to give your input on the season. Yeah, he hit us up the other day. Yeah, let's hit him up. Let's see if we can get Darren on. Comes on, man. Because we could actually do it over the phone. You can't do it on the
see if it works. See if he understands what it.
But shout out to Jacob Camper. We scored like 4 touchdowns on us yesterday.
Right.
And he was.
Hey,
yo.
Good guy.
What up?
What's up?
I got to turn the volume up. Hang on.
Well, they can hear him even though you can't. So what you take today? What you take on the game? I can't.
For some reason we can't hear him. Go on your Facebook. Hang on. We're gonna adjust. We gotta call an audible here. He's gonna go on his Facebook and we're gonna listen to you live on the speakers. Can you put him on the speakers, or do I have to have him on the headphones?
I don't know.
We're a very organized unit over here.
Well, it's not our fault. It's Facebook's
fault. Facebook's fault. But we could have Darren on Facebook.
Let's see if I can hear you.
You gotta go to your page.
Yeah. Give me a second.
He's slow.
Let me adjust.
This dude is slow. Give us a second, Darren, because I don't want you to give out any takes. They might be able to hear you, but we can't hear you. Can y'all hear Darren? Let us know.
If they can't hear him, let him know. Call him out on. If I do this, let's see. You know it's slow on the laptop.
Yeah.
Just give me a second.
Give us 1 second. We're at a tortoise pace over here. Look, Darren comes in. We get everybody coming to watch.
Yep.
Y'all can't hear him?
It. When we get those shares, you know, new people get to see.
All right, nobody can hear Darren.
And he's gonna have a delay here anyway, so that ain't gonna work.
But they saying they can't hear him.
Hey, you
call Paul's phone. He got your number?
I don't know. He had it. Let me see. But I'm on hotspot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You know what?
You can get off hotspot.
Right.
We don't need to. We're gonna have him call us.
I'm gonna call you right now, Darren.
He could call and be on there at the same time. And we'll be really ghetto.
Well, no, it's not. He's gonna
Oh yeah, he can, huh?
Let me see. Should have your number still, as long as it's the same one. Nope.
We staring at our phones.
Yeah, we look like assholes.
Hey, y'all staring at your phone, watching us staring at our phone. You don't have his number?
No.
504. Oh my goodness, we're about to hit him up a messenger.
Yeah, but he's gonna have to leave.
Or call him on Facebook. Call him
He's
on Facebook.
Gonna have to leave. Well, okay. Hold up. I think I got his number in my phone.
You just said you did.
No, it's in the messenger.
Oh, no, he's showing us. Whoa, I'm about to fall.
Should have been.
That would have been funny, huh? That would have been worth the price of admission for me to fall on my face.
I'm
Shout out
him right now.
This dude,
bro, it's not my fault.
You slow, man.
You want to brought him on, and so you gotta heat that up.
I gotta eat that. But I'm trying to get him.
I just gave it to him.
So all right, yeah, give us a call. We just sent it over to you. We don't want to tell everybody.
So with all these new people in the room, what's your prediction?
Yeah, give us your Saints prediction for the season. We got them winning the Super Bowl. Our objective, unbiased opinion.
I said 11-5. He said 6-10.
10-6.
No, don't change it now.
So
he said 6-10.
That was last season. I'll eat that L for last year. We got him winning. We got him winning the Super Bowl.
Now I'm calling him.
Oh, he sent us a number. Okay.
He got a new number.
All right, we got a. As loud as it goes.
What's up? What's up? So what's your prediction? Give it to us.
I think the Saints are going to have a rougher time next week with the Browns.
Myles Garrett.
They got a couple of ballers now.
Yeah, they got a good deep. They got Jamie Collins. They got Myles Garrett.
Landry.
Jarvis Landry. Yeah. Well, he's a fool. He catches like 20 passes but he catches everything they throw to him. He catches one hand. He does everything Beckham does, but he can do it shorter. Like Beckham can't really run the short routes like Jarvis Landry can.
And I love the leadership that Jarvis Landry brings to that team. Like he called. You saw that video where he called everybody out. Like we come to work. We didn't come to play. We came here to work.
Well, he called him out for sitting out. Like, we can't be sitting out. That's just contagious. That's what he kept saying.
Right. Not showing up for for
turn down your radio.
Yep. Not showing up for meetings and all that's so it's kind of like it wasn't just like an office standpoint where they were screwing up. The culture of that team was that bad, and he saw it when he came there. So I mean, you're right. And the Browns always give the Saints trouble. We've never, even when they suck, you know, we have trouble playing. We have trouble with them.
What did you think of Atlanta the other night, Darren? Is he still there?
Yeah, you there? Darren.
Yeah, right here.
Hey, what you thought about Atlanta?
I mean, it's Atlanta. Hey, listen, back to the matter is, if you take away one great season by Matt Ryan, he's got Andy Dalton numbers.
Yeah, your boy was talking about that the other day. We talked about it last night.
Right.
Your boy's telling the truth. I mean,
It says it said he's Andy Dalton with Julio.
Which is bad. That's a slap in the face.
And one
Julio has been targeted 20 times in the past 2 seasons in the red zone.
Right.
Get only 1 touchdown.
So my question is this. When we talked about this yesterday, I have a question. If you were in a draft and you had to draft a quarterback and your choice is Matt Ryan, who would you pick?
The choice of who?
If you had the choose Andy Dalton or Matt Ryan to be your quarterback, who would you take?
I'm going to pick the defensive end.
Well, I'm just
Yeah.
let quarterback. We got our defensive end. Who are you taking?
You have to go Matt Ryan.
And I said the same thing too.
You have to.
What's your expectations of Davenport today?
Look, let's see. The key to the Saints today is not going to be the defense. It's going to have to be the running back show.
Right.
Right.
So you think this running back that's replacing Ingram is going to help us not miss a beat, or you think we're going to feel a difference without Ingram being there?
You talking about Gillespie?
Yeah, the guy with
Gillisley or
Gillisley.
Gillespie? Yeah.
Yeah, Gillespie or whatever. But remember something. This man's going to bring a lot of leadership to the locker room.
He's been around a while.
He's a journeyman, huh?
Yeah, he's kind of like a.
Well, I mean, is his numbers going to be similar to what Ingram would bring to the team?
I think the most.
Yeah, look at it.
Reset. What is it?
Oh, we missed that.
I think Kamara goes on today.
Kamara goes off.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a given. Kamara, I think we haven't seen the best of Kamara yet, you know, but
Not even close.
and now he split the reps. I just don't want him carrying too much of the load and him, you know, being wore down by the end of the season.
If we haven't seen the best of Kamara yet, the league's in trouble. Because he had a great rookie year.
11-5.
11-5, that's your pick? Paul don't want to wear a dress. Like we were betting a closer record, and y'all see me out there shaving my head, and he don't want to wear a dress. So here's
I
what
shave my head before I wear a dress.
Well, what you end up doing? What we end up picking? I'm gonna have to go
You
back and
went
watch
10
this
and
thing.
6.
I don't know, but what's the bet?
I was gonna wear Falcons gear.
Oh, he's got to wear Falcons gear for a week,
and he's gonna wear a dress.
and then he.
Hell no.
What would you rather do? You rather wear the dress or Falcons gear?
I would have to shave my head and wear a dress.
The beard's got to come with the head, though.
I'll shave my beard before I wear a dress.
So Darren said he'd rather shave his head and wear a dress than wear Falcons gear. Now that's dedication.
That's
And the
dedication. I don't know about the Falcons gear. I might do the shaved head again too, over the. I'll do the dress over the Falcons gear. So, but we about to cut out. We only got 20 minutes till kickoff,
Right.
man. So we gotta hunker down like it's a storm coming.
Hey, y'all gotta hit me up on messages. Let me know what's happening.
Oh, we will.
I can't watch the game.
Oh, we'll let you know.
Why you can't watch the game?
I'm in hell.
Yeah, they're not showing the game. They probably showing some
Oh.
bullshit NFC East game.
No, they're showing the Patriots game.
Yeah.
Look, I'll tell you a hint. Go through Facebook Saints pages. Somebody will have that game on illegally.
Yes,
Just to
sir.
let you know.
Hey, one more question. Well, What you think LSU is gonna do? You a buyer yet?
Let me tell you something. Don't sleep on them.
Hey, they looked good last week. I didn't see much of the game last night because we had the show, but they dominated that Miami game, and I think they let off the gas and not show too much in the playbook.
They didn't show nothing yesterday. I mean, Joe Burrow, he blew the two and ran for one in the first half.
Yeah, they were up 17-0 quick. I did see that. So.
Yep. What up, fellas?
Hey, who that? We'll talk to you later.
See y'all later.
All right.
Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day. Saints, who that? I'm excited. I'm ready to get to this game. See y'all later.